Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone, welcome to the stream and welcome back for Planet Crafter. We're on Prime, but this might be the last full stream on Prime, or probably will be the last full stream on Prime, because I see us leaving next time. Maybe tonight, but I don't think it'll end up being tonight. So let's see here. Jonathan, thank you for claiming first. Welcome in. Kalzmar as well, welcome in. And we're going to secure the hat tonight. Alrighty. Your wife wanted to have an ice cream date. You had your first blizzard in like 25 years. Nice. I haven't had a blizzard in a long time either. I did have a concrete mixer, though, yesterday. Alright. We're at nearly 16 Terra TI, which we only needed to get to 4 point something, 5 maybe, so, but what's on the plan for tonight? Back to the notes from last time, or from the time before last time, really. Bring your wife out for an ice cream date? Yeah, if she wants it. If she wants ice cream, sure. We have a few new items we picked up for the house in the portals in the last exploration bit, last stream. So we could go build a couple of those things. Exercise bike, treadmill, something else. We need to find a few more golden chests. I pulled up the super cheaty map with the 27 locations, and I pulled up the list on the wiki as well, so we can do that. Set up all automation crafting. We can do that as well, and then there are 3 endings that we need to prepare for, which take a little bit of time to prepare for those actually. So we're gonna have to work on that. I think we need to start with the crafting, auto crafting stuff. I think so. No, actually, I want to start with one other thing first. And that is, I want to sell a good chunk of these. Not all of them. I want to leave... shoot, how many do I want to leave? I want to leave... That's not what I want to look at. I want to look at this. I want to leave... 1, 2, 3? No. I want to leave... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I want to leave like 6 times 3. Ooh, that's most of these, isn't it? That's most of these. All right. Let's see. That's 7, 15, 18. We can't sell the trade multiplier fuses, but we could use 3 of them. We could sell some of the power ones as well. We could sell these oxygen ones because I don't really care about those. The plant one as well. We could sell some of the power ones. We could sell the heat one too. Unless, do we still need 1 heat one? 3 endings. Wally wins. Wally loses. The animals take over. Yeah, I mean, yeah. All right, let's take a look at that too. Just because I don't remember. And then, this thingy. You and you. And then, 3 of you. Keep the oxygen ones for the next planet? Nah. I mean, we can always buy some. So, nah. Drop all of those in there. These and that one. Not yet. Let's grab a drink. I want to fly down real quick to the heat and pressure to see if we need any more heat or pressure fuses. I mean, it would definitely help us terraform faster, but we get in those points, those positions, those scenarios where the terraformation goes faster than we can really handle it anyways, so I'm not that worried about it. Let's see, you have... Oh, you need actually another one after this one even. Alright, well, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna go over and check the pressure too. These guys will animate there. I think we did put 3 in here. Oh, we only put one in here. Okay, well then. We could get those if we cared that much. Buy them. But we need to have, for one of the endings, we need to have 250,000 credits. Trade credits. So that's why I want to sell most of this stuff. Because yeah, we need monies. What I can do is, actually, can I even put this here? Yeah, I could put this here. Big. Put it here. Corner of... Oh, no, these are the ones I added in. Oh, yeah. Good. Good, good, good. These can go in here. These will boost the cycle time on this guy. On these guys. So, that'll be useful. Let's go... Let's see. Well, let's go shopping after winning the game? No. I don't. No, I don't. We still need to get rid of all this mutagen, which we'll see if we can use it as we process things, but otherwise... Oh, there's a growth multiplier fuse that I can't actually use here. Circuit boards, great. Actually, I'm going to use the growths for... I can't sell, rather. Growth for the growing of the plants on the roof. We can get rid of this food, though. This can go... These... Really? Ooh. Nice. And those. And these. Alright. Incoming? Nice Aurora, anyway. Let's see, those are most expensive. And these, then these, then... These? These, and those, or whatever. Doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, I didn't close this portal from last time. Oopsie. Is my truck here? Or is it still on the other side of the portal? Truck is here. Okay. Put all that stuff back in there then. There's a few suits in here. Let's take those. These foods. I'm just going to eat 2 of them right now. We have this chip as well. And we need to take those because we need to use them. This here and this poster. For sure. And let's see if we can build the treadmill. And the exercise bike. Do a hanging flower pot. Didn't put these outside at all yet. What was the other thing we picked up? The small table? Eh. It was just those 2 things? Eh. Yeah. And I was going here. Oh, I was going here. We picked up the light block. I don't really care about that either. Kind of meh. Poster, and then let's grab these things. Iron. Silicon. Super alloy. Circuit. And fabric. Put this stuff up on the rec deck. We could swap out these for the programmable ones, too. That would be okay. Let's see. Well. Could put these... Actually, that fits like that. Kind of. These go deep into the alcoves here, so let's put these in this alcove. And then I will just put this aquarium thingy somewhere else. Somewhere else being... Oh, I can't put it on top of the table? That's no fun. That's somewhere else being maybe in here with the bookshelf. I'll just move the bookshelf over. Like that. Then put you in... that. Alrighty. Down, down, down. Oh, I forgot to put the poster up too. Also, I forgot that I have another statue. One of these. We'll take that upstairs too. Anything else? I could swap in one of these cosmic quartzes, since we can't use them here on this planet anyway, for one of the projectors that we have, but we'll just have them available for when we go to the other planet, whatever planet we go to, where we can use it. There. We have one more poster slot after this one we can put up here. There. And then the creature goes in here. And I think given that, I will put them next to each other. Like this. Alright, that way they can have their friend. I had thought about it, I don't think so. I kind of said meh. Let's go do that, There it is. Third one of these. Back here. Rockets aren't back yet. With 3 fuses, they won't take very long. But, yeah. Back here. It's a bit more to explore. I don't know how you're supposed to get in here sooner to where this stuff even matters, but I'm still going to pick it all up because, you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Don't know what that stuff is, but I want it. And there should be a couple of frogs in here. One right there. One back here someplace. The message here. After so much time on this lonely planet, I think I found the perfect place to set up my final camp. This place is so weird. It's hostile, cold, and harsh, yet I found everything I needed to survive. As if this planet was testing my will to live. Yeah, well, you didn't last long here, I don't think, either, Iglis, but, sure. Enjoy. I'm gonna fill up on iron, which isn't the best situation, but do that, and we'll go dump this out. Hostile, cold, and harsh. Caledon? Let's do this, actually, and see what we can get transported back. I should have brought the truck. I didn't think about it. But see what we can get transported back by the bots. And then we'll carry the rest of it back. Supply everything, highest priority. And holy crap, I can't even fit it all in there. Forgot how bad those storages were. This, that, and this. And then here, and that. And we have one of these here, gone. Little drink there. And we have another building here. This must have been added later. I don't remember this even being here when we played 1.0. But I could be just not remembering. Okay, let's come over here. And how much crap do you... Oh, jeez. None of it went back. Oh, jeez. This is going to be one of those days. I might have to go get the truck and bring this stuff back just to get rid of it all. Take a garbage can? I mean, I could, if I have the stuff to craft it. Some of it I want to keep, though, because I want to sell it. Oh, I could just do a garbage can. Yeah, just 1 silicon for that. Good suggestion. Yeah, I could downsize. 77,000. That was nice. Oh, there's more suits in here. Nice. Go. And then 575. That's a little bit different. Oh, hey, look at that. One place to stash a chest, I guess. Man. Nicholas, you were bad at this. Let's see, a pulsar quartz. Alright, yeah, let's do the trash can thing. That's this here. And we can dump things like iron and other ores into it. Probably these flowers too. Probably this tier 1 animal food. This. That can go, that could go. Green circuit. Keeping those. I'm gonna scrap those flowers too, but not yet. Oh, here's the other frog, by the way. Wait, did I delete that other frog? I hope not. Might have deleted the other frog. Oh, I canned one? Oh, that's alright. Probably can that other frog too. Sorry, those are the ones. Those are one of the ones I can make. It'll be fine. After all this time, does anybody will? I don't know what you're supposed to mean here. Will anybody still be there for me? There we go. Will anyone remember me if I manage to come home? Would I be better off staying here after all? This ordeal changed me so much. Maybe too much. There. What is that supposed to be? Then we have one more building over here. I'm nearly full again. I'm full again. Yeah, I think I probably did. Oh well. This and that and this and that. That's a species, that's a variant for. These I'll keep for the moment. That... I never set this one to supply everything either. This, that. Keep. Guess I could just eat this damn food, huh? Like that one. The animal food, I mean. I don't know what I did with the second frog. Or the first frog I picked up, but the other frog. If I didn't trash it. I finally gathered enough materials to build a departure platform. If my calculations are correct, it should take me a year or so to finish this project and be able to finally escape. Is it climbable? No. And then here's this departure platform. But before we go in there, let's go back to the trash box again. These, this. Guess he left. Made a big-ass mess of this place. I know I didn't uncover all of your mysteries, dear rusty giant rock, but it's my time to go now. It's my final day here. Goodbye, giant rock. Good riddance. Good luck. Ickless, 3044. Yep. He made it. I'll take this and that. Alright. He made it, but we're going to make it too. We're going to make it after all. Alright, so that is the extent of this cave. Back this way is the way back out again. Yeah, I don't know what I did with that frog, but I did something with it. Oh, it might have got picked up. I bet you got picked up. Probably got picked up by the bots. Of course it did. This, that. Smack. Now, the question is, can I carry all of this stuff back with me? Should have done that differently, but no, I cannot. Alright, well, let's go back with the first load of stuff here. Interesting that he built that wall, too. And then I assume this is his shenanigans here also. Which I don't know what the point of all this was. I guess another way to pick up some power, maybe? Speaking of power, we should check where our power is. Didn't I turn that off? Yeah, no, I never did turn it off. I said I was going to, and then I went to check for the truck, and then I never went back. Alright. So, let's see. This stuff here can go into there, and into there. And we'll go get the other half of this load, and then we'll go back and sell some more stuff via the rockets. Because while we did make 77,000, we still got to make close to another 50, I think. We're going to have to sell a whole bunch of stuff yet. Which means we may or may not get to complete that particular, whatchamacallit tonight, but we'll see. Ending. That's what it's called. This, that, there. Let's start with these. To get them out of here. One more. Right there. And those can go in here. Assuming they all fit. That's not what I want. Let's see. These all can be sold. Actually, soak in that food. That food, but not this food. And then these, that's full. Alright. Let's go flip some of these things. A bunch of pickiums and buy them back, if I can. Yeah, I could. What's the round trip on this thing? Now? Only saves like 2 minutes? 3 of those whatchamacallits? Wait a minute, not the level 2 rockets. We can't replace those. So this will be it for the moment. And then once those get back, we can hopefully have other things ready to go. of these. That can stay this, that, this, this. All right, suits. Suits. And then I want another one of that. These. Yeah. Those two Jimmy frogs came in here. Alright, over here, we never set up a machine optimizer in this area to optimize these farms to make them grow faster. So now we have. Because we're going to need them to grow a little bit faster. We're going to sell a few things via trade rocket. Maybe end up selling more of these, but I'm not going to do it yet. I may end up selling more of those, but I'm not going to do that yet either. I wanted to check power. 14 megawatts left, almost 15. We're good for a moment. So now I want to go out and do... I want to set up some auto-crafting, then go out and do some miner boosting. And we want to auto-craft lots of things, including things that we don't quite have set up yet. Upstairs, we need to add for sure pulsar quartz and fusion energy cells. These can be sold for 100 apiece, whereas these are worth 30. Well, wait a minute. We should do some math here. So, uranium rods are worth 10. Uranium, there's 9 uranium in a rod, so we'll call that 1 token per uranium ore. Not quite perfect, but it's close enough for government work. Same thing with uranium. Those are both, or iridium rather, those are both worth 1 teratoken per ore. Super alloy is 15 for 8 super alloy and 1 aluminum. So we'll say the super alloy is worth 2 almost tokens. Osmium is also worth 1 token per ore. If we do the math on, so that in that case, I'm going to call zeolite and methane also worth 1 token per ore. So this is 5 tokens worth of input for 30 tokens worth of output, compared to the pricing on all the other rods. So we don't want to sell rods. We want to just make pulsar quartz and sell those. Solar quartz we can't sell. What else is sellable? We could sell fabric. We should sell fabric. Just because it's cheap to make. Circuit boards. Circuit boards are ores, which are basically free. Bioplastic, it's worth something. Are these worth 25 teratokens a piece, though? Probably. Yeah, probably. So we could sell circuit boards, too. If we sold fusion energy cells, that's 3 of these. So that's 90. Plus 1, 2, 3. Those are actually worth it. We should actually sell fusion energy cells more so than pulsar quartzes. Let's see. What else is saleable? Bacteria samples are saleable, but I'm going to want to not necessarily sell them right away, but maybe we will. Rocket engines. Iridium rods are worth 10. 11, 12, we'll call that 14 to 20. Those are worth it. But it's probably less worth it than the gain on the pulsar quartzes. So probably not going to sell rocket engines. High quality food is honey and beans for 20. That's worth it. We should start selling high quality food again. Those. I also could make some insect fuses, but meh. None of this stuff is saleable except for cookies. They're only worth 10. They would take farms to grow the wheat and the cocoa. You need to have 6 of each of those, which is 1 full farm's growth, I think, to make 1 of each of these, and then the cookies take 3 of each of those. Not worth the effort. Even though it's kind of free, it's also kind of not worth the effort. And then those are not counting. So we need to set up automated engines, pulsar quartzes, and fusion energy cells. We don't have set up upstairs yet. And then we need to set up rods out at the mines if we haven't set those up yet. And we need to turn a whole bunch of things on. So let's do that in some sort of step here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And 3 of these. I know we already have these automated. I think we already have uranium or iridium automated, but that might be it. Let's see, you here. What was your purpose? You have all the foods here. This was circuits. Maybe I should put rockets there, and then yeah, let's put rockets in that one. Whether it's supposed to be there or not, doesn't matter. Rockets, and you're going to supply everything. Over here, we needed to make bioplastic again. And then we needed to make fertilizer 1 again. That would be where we make fertilizer 3 if we were to make it. Over here, we need to make all of these once again. Here 3. Here 2. Here 1. And we need to throw away all those tier 1s. Because they're not going to do us any good. And then bacterium. And then I wanted to make here... no, I think I'm going to put... You want to put pulsar quartz here? And then I'm going to put solar quartz here. And then I'm going to put... fusion energy cells here, but not just yet. So no, no, no. Got it. Got it. Got fabric? No, I had fabric there. I need to put fabric in again. Let's grab the stuff for 1 more of these. Before I turn this last one on, I want to use this one to guide myself a bit. I could put fabric in there, but that's... Yeah, I'm not going to put it there. I'm going to put it over here. But I think I will put it... Oh, I can go right here. This will be fine. Fabric. I'm not going to automate for any reason the smart fabric. Rods will be made at the mines. Don't need to worry about those at all. High quality foods already going. Rocket engines we already just set up. I need to go get a drink. While I was downstairs, I should have done so. Didn't I have some in there? Must have gotten used. Gulp. Honey-cooked beans and fish soup, not going to bother. Don't care. Bacteria we got. Bioplastic we got. These are we're going to make here. Fertilizer 1 and 2. Explosive powder was over here also. Let's put that right here. For reasons. Okay, explosive powder. Got all 4 mutagens running. Common larvae and rare larvae, we aren't auto-crafting those. We might consider it, But I'm going to go check on what our supplies of those are, because I don't think we need to. We have them coming in from the ecosystems over here. And we were also hand-picking the commons here. We could also hand-pick the rares somewhere on the map. Down here. The only place? But there was two places. Maybe there's two places for one of the other ones? There's the uncommons, the commons. Oh, I guess. Oh, there it is. That's uncommon also. Okay. So we could come out here and set up a couple of pickers if we wanted more. I don't know if it's worth it or not. Let's see. Circuit boards we have. Robots we don't need. We're skipping these things entirely, including the birthday cake, although I could make a birthday cake to display. Fuse cartridges, no need. Insect multipliers, nah. Flares, no. Explosives, I don't think so. We can't sell them, and we don't need that many of them, and yeah, they don't need to be done. Animal food is going, and the purification capsules don't count. So this needs to be turned on. And then we're done with this part. Now, problem starts. We need to have what will probably end up being a crap ton more ores need to be mined at all of the mines. That's full, that's good. Those are what they are. Wanted to take these out. Let's see, let's go to super alloy first. Minor problem, yeah. And uranium. Let's take stuff for at least a few miners. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe. 5, 6, maybe. Didn't do any math, so maybe not. I don't know why we get so many osmium storms. 15, 16, 17, 18. That'll do. I can get rid of... Oh, I also need some of those. Crap. Let's go pay a visit out to uranium. See how many we have out here to start with. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't have an autocrafter here. Let's put in one more miner, at least. Minor problems, yes. And part of our minor problem here is that we don't have any room, much room for the miners. There. You can also do this and this. I did not bring that. I did not bring that. Okay, let's go back to the base and grab one of these, one of those worth of stuff. I think that's everything I need. Then here on this plate, I want to put down a machine optimizer. Here, in sort of that corner, with 3 of these. That'll make the miners all miner faster. Just a minor boost. And then an autocrafter here in this corner. That'll also affect that, I think. Maybe? Maybe not. Maybe not. Making uranium rods locally. And then that'll supply at normal priority. Yeah, normal priority is fine there. It doesn't affect that, but that's fine. Well, it says 6 machines affected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it is affected. It's just not... Okay. 6 machines affected. So we could easily have 2 more miners here if we wanted under the effects of that, but for now we don't need to. I want to grab 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, and head to super alloy. That's the only thing the super alloy needs is an optimizer. It might need some miners too, but we have miners. Yeah, we only have 3 miners. No, we have 5 miners here, so that's good for now. I want to move this stuff around a little bit, maybe. I can put the optimizer right here. That should work. Perfect. There. And 5 machines this time. Oh, yeah, no, crashed. Yeah, good catch. I don't know why that's only 5 now here, but maybe I have 6 miners in uranium? Did I miss one? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what that 6th one is. I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, so that takes care of you. Let's do iridium next. I have enough for 3 more miners. No, I have more than that. 5 more miners. Yeah, 5 more miners. We're gonna definitely need 3 more fuses. There's something above or below ground out here? I don't think so. Not in range, anyway. Don't know what it would be. The only thing that's even close to... Oh, maybe... Oh, there's a fish thingy here. That could be in range. Yep. There's a fish thingy there. Uh-huh. Thank you for asking the smart questions. Let's see. 1 more of these. 2 of these. 3 of these. And 2 of these. That'll do. Iridium. Which means we'll go to sulfur. Or we could go to super alloy. I don't know which one's closer. I think this one's closer. We'll have to check and see if we're producing enough sulfur here. I don't know if we are or not for what we need. It looks like not. We may need to add a couple more miners to sulfur. Not there, but here. There are no dumb questions, only dumb people. But we can do... I have 4 of them here. We can do some additional super alloy stuffs there. Or sulfur there. Miners there. Let's do you. And you. And we'll do this. And this. 4 machines. Right, because we only have 4 miners here. Add 1 more miner, just because. Let's see, can I do that? What are we conflicting on so much? Oh. There you are. That'll be fine for now. This, that, that. That should work. Hydration low. I think there's a frog pond. Say right here. Let's add a couple more miners into sulfur, but I should also go and get an optimizer for it. Yeah, let's go get the optimizer equipment. Which means 1, 2, 3 more of these. Optimizer is one of these. These. And 2 of these. Don't need a crafter here. And IT and being able... I mean, forced to use vibe coding? No. We don't do... We're not in development, so at all. So, well, almost at all. The only kind of development we do is SQL and related development, so it doesn't really count. At least if you ask any programmers. Yeah. Yeah, so no, because no. That and that. And we'll do a couple more of these guys here. One of you right there. One of you right there. I need to eat. Sulfur and boom. Sulfur and boom. No, we're like IT operations. I mean, I guess we could do coding for, what's the words? DevOps or whatever. But no, we don't do it. We're not that big. Let's see. I have enough for 2 more miners for iridium. Let's start with that as a theory. Let's grab 1, 2, 3 of these. 3 of these. 1, 2. Those. 1 more of these. 1 of these. Networking, yeah. Yeah, operations. Well, not... Mostly help desk, but yeah. User support is the largest percentage of my department's job. But yeah, I did have a crafter here. Okay, good. I want to move it, though, which means turning it off, picking it up. Putting it back down again. Putting in... Well, I guess I can do this. Playing all. Larva. They don't spawn the whole frickin' game when you want them to, and then when you're trying to do stuff, they're in the way. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them here. Let's try to build 1 more. Miner. Updates your half accounts showing up for a problem that hasn't resolved before you showed up. Well, I would say that it's more like showing up and having the problem be 8 machines optimization. How big is the range on this son of a bitch? It's touching these guys out here. These are getting double dipped. 3 of these guys. More like we go out and, yeah, this one's also getting 8. Nice. Yeah, I can see them in there. Look at that. See them light up green over there. Nice. Alright, I'm fine with that. We show up, and just by waving our hand at the thing like a Jedi, we get, yeah, they have a stupid high range. Things are magically fixed. That's how it usually goes. Okay, so that was, uranium. Super alloy, iridium, sulfur, osmium. We need to do zeolite yet. And basic ores, we can make sure we have them all going out here. Aluminum, we might want to add more to. We can see. Obsidian. Let's see. Let's grab 3 more of these. Means I'm short. I sold too many because I didn't plan on doing sulfur, and then I did sulfur. We need a booster. Here. I have the stuff for one more miner. I don't think I need the stuff for the crafter anymore. Well, that's full. I guess I could keep that then. Let's grab more miners stuff. Don't need crafters anymore. Oh, I needed more iridium rods too. Just buy back a few. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Is there anything here that I can sell? No. But what we can do is we can start ordering in things again. So I want to order in food. And I want to order in these guys. And I want to order in circuits. And I want to put an order in here for prod fuses. How many do I want? 1, 2. Do I want 5? What did I say? Obsidian. Zeolite. What else did I say? I said one more thing, didn't I? Wait a minute. On the map. Stop auto send. I can always do this one. I haven't done this one yet, so it'll be fine. Zeolite. Oh, aluminum. Yeah, we'll do aluminum too. So, let's do 5. Oh, there it went. I don't know if I got one or not. So, we'll just send 5 here. Or ask for 5 here. And then we can do this. This. And that. We'll send. It's fine. It'll take it a minute to get the supplies together for those, but that'll be alright. So we wanted to go to zeolite. I think I'm going to go to sulfur. And we'll climb the, Actually, wait a minute. Back home for a moment. You know what else I didn't do? I don't know that I set these rockets to lowest priority. This one's not. I think the other one might be. Hopefully the other one is. But let's either way, let's grab some food and some drink. And then go back to sulfur. And I want to go this way. We should be able to climb this wall. The jetpack. Should be able to climb this wall. Should be. I had 3 of them here. I had 4 of them here. I want to do one of these, which means I need some iron. Can we find some iron on the ground here? It's not iron. It's iron. One of these go in there. And then one more miner go in here. That maybe. Zeolite. And then Pedialyte. There. 5. 8. Are these close enough again? I bet you they are. Either these or those. Either one. I'm amused by it. Because we're actually right here, too. I could have gone this way. I wasn't thinking. We're literally right here. It's probably these. It could be those. Doesn't really matter. Extra range, anyway. Or extra boost, anyway. Base. So then the last things, we need those fuses for obsidian and aluminum. How are we doing? I'm not going to be able to really tell here. We may not need a lot of aluminum. We need to set up a couple more miners here, though, for a couple more of these items. We could put a production booster in here, too, then, I suppose. Let's see, we need cobalt and magnesium here. You're in the way. And I may add another one of these, maybe silicon or something, excuse me, into that, but I don't know that that's necessary either. I don't know that we need a whole lot of aluminum, so I don't think I'm going to add or do the aluminum boost. I could do the boost. I don't know if I'm going to add any more miners over there. I guess I could have taken this one down. I'll leave it here, though, because it'll be useful for something. Maybe. How is this doing? Not that. This doing. Oh, it's full. Okay, good. We could buffer those. So we have more for the rocket when the rocket comes back. That way the rocket doesn't have to loiter as long. We already have... Although, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All these are good. I want to make sure all the boxes downstairs get filled up. Or have gotten filled up. We may not be making enough tier 2 food, which was the one that took the rares, right? Yeah. You're full, you're full, you're full. You're full, you're full, and you're a fool. We already kind of looked at these. We need to boost obsidian production yet. We just did zeolite. This and that, and iridium and iranium. Uranium. Osmium can always use some help. Could also use some help. You're full. You're basically full. You're not, but we're not making those. We're not making those. These ones don't count. A lot of tree seeds we never bothered planting. We are out of rares, so we need to do a couple of those harvester grabber thingies to gather some more rares, and then we can also craft them if we wanted to. I think I'm just going to do a couple of these. Oops, I need 4 of those, not 2 of those, and then a bunch of these. And that was down by the waterfall? Yeah. I think I have a teleporter still at the waterfall. I think. Down here and set up a couple of these collectors over there someplace. Yeah, over there someplace. I'm going to put it... I could probably put them here. Actually, let's see if we can put them here. Just so I don't have to go all the way over there. Lazy. Oh yeah. Rare larvae. No problemo. And then this... go there. I gotta set the supply on this. We can also do, I think, production boosters on these, if we wanted. Meh. Alright. They can talk to each other. Alright, so that takes care of that. That means we'll get a little bit more animal food, which actually could be a problem right now. And those guys are big. Holy crap, look at that. That is a problem right now. Should I set up auto crafters for the two bugs? Also, why are you all not getting cleaned out timely? Because they all just went on a gallant trip to get more osmium. You're coming in. There you are. We're here. If we picked up one of those or not. Rocket's going to sell the fuses you just bought? No. So whenever you buy something in a rocket, when it comes back, if it comes back with something you bought, then the auto send gets disabled automatically. So you have to come and loot it, and then you can re-enable it, or you could re-enable it without that, but and then you can do the thing. Yeah, automated automation. So we'll have to wait for them to get back in a minute. In the meantime, we can collect up at least a couple more miners things. Actually, we only have one out at Obsidian. Only one. Let's just go sick and get 4 more to put out there. 4. 4. One of these. 4. That. Yeah. And a bunch of this. And then as soon as that other rocket comes in, we can go and collect stuff. That one already took off. That didn't take long. But they're only filling from the crafter boxes. So when this is full, those go. Or when those are necessary. Same thing with these and these. Only taking from here, not taking from the boxes downstairs. Which I'm fine with. And actually it's preferable because then it doesn't take what I'm using for whatever. The only way that it takes that stuff is that the fuses, of course, take those things, and the circuits take these things. So these could get taken from, say, these boxes. But what are you going to do? The only way to do that is to do what I did on Humble in the raise the priority of storage to make sure it stockpiles. The autocrafters will still take from a high priority storage. They don't care. Okay, how much more time do we have left on this one? Wasn't that much more time. Still says 3 minutes? Stuff I'm sending. I don't want them to stockpile. Well, the only one I want to stockpile... Well, they already are higher on priority than what's being sent, because these are at normal priority, and the rockets are at lowest priority. So these will always fill up first for those items, for those 2 items. Yeah, I did the deprioritization, not the prioritization. It's kind of like overflow logic that way. Where are we at with power? Still got over 10 megawatts. We're good. Why is this taking so long? I don't think it should have taken this long. I don't think we waited that long before we sent it. I don't know. Let's see. I don't really want to go out to Obsidian to do this until we have the fuses to just put out there. I'm also, I think I will just use the fuses we have, which will be 2 of them, to make like maybe 1 more. Let's go ahead and grab the stuff for 1 more miner. We'll go to aluminum. We'll put 1 more aluminum miner and a booster out there. And that'll be good enough for aluminum, I think. Because we really don't need that much of it. Took them a while to find the fuses on the station. Oh! To buy them. I gotcha. These are big. I mean, they are probably sizes 4 and 5, but still. Big. Alright, we'll just go stand over here and stare at it till it comes faster. Should I boost those? I don't think I need to. Silicon could use potentially a second drill, because we do actually use a decent amount of silicon. But, I don't think I need to. I probably don't need to boost half of what I've boosted either. But, it's okay. So, in my previous playthrough, where I started on Humble, I had a separate base where I was bringing in all of the ores and things we needed for that we were going to sell, making rods and selling. I had one rocket dedicated to each item, and since those auto crafters were only there, they were only getting used there for the rockets. Here comes our rocket now. I liked that in some ways, but in some ways it didn't really help either, because we still couldn't buffer for the rocket. We still had to craft for the rocket to be able to load and take off. Because there's no way to have... Because you only have one form of logistics, there's no way to say, hey, take from the crafter using an inserter, for example, and put it into... put it into a box and then have the box provide to the network. You can't do it that way. And you can't have auto loading like via an inserter into the rocket either. You have to rely on the bots, and you can't, well, you can, but you also can't do a request and a provide in the same rocket or in the same box. So let's go here. Stop nattering and do things, Wally. I forgot to grab one iron to put the thing on, but we should be able to find an iron here, say like this one. There we go. And you can go right in there. That'll work. Then I'll put the booster up here. I do have 3. I have 4. Okay, I guess I bought too many then. What are you gonna do? Let's see, you here. Yeah, one more after that. Obsidian. Obsidian. We got the one from the speedy rocket. Yeah, I know. But I didn't... I think I was still off by 1 in my count. But maybe I just miscounted. Something else besides that. Hey, wait, this one already's back. I should check. See if they're both properly being affected by the thingies. Alright, we should be good here. 5 of these. 5 of these, yes. Alright, and then aluminum. I don't have a handy placed. I guess we'll go here and then fly up. There. Fly through here. You know what I don't have, though? I don't have the stuff for the booster. And we just about spent all of our obsidian. Is that faster, or is somewhere else going to be faster? It's technically faster. There. Not by much, but technically. Technically correct is the best kind of correct. I guess I need an iron here, too. Hello, my little critters. You hiding any iron for us? God's sake. Oh, the irony. Exactly. This. That. This. That. This. That. Okay. So I somehow have one fuse left, even though I guess maybe I thought I was going to boost the generic ores, basic ores, but we can sell the fuse. That'll be fine. Sell it back, I mean. Or I could just keep it. Not drop it on the... It doesn't drop. Interesting. We could boost power some more if we wanted. Yeah, with that. Yeah, let's do 3 more of these. And one of these, if I have the obsidian. I don't. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I thought I added more requirements and needed more after that, but I don't know. There were things that I was thinking that I wasn't saying. And so those things that I was thinking that I wasn't saying might have become... might have not become reality. You know. Oh, wait a minute. Where was I going with this? Power. And so one of the things you can do is you can just put an extra booster at your power plant, and you don't have to put any more power thingies down. It's kind of nice. So if I put one, let's say, right here, and I put the thingies in it, then it still affects 8 machines, all 8 of those same machines, and now they produce plus 900%, 13 megawatts, almost 13.5 megawatts each, instead of the 450% they were doing before. Now they're doing plus 900%. It's kind of nice. It's plus 450%, so it's a lot of power. So we went from 8 something now available to 61 megawatts available, almost 62. That'll be nice. 1.21 gigawatts. Yeah, we could do that. I don't know, maybe I did dilly-dally too long between the two of those. Alright, so let's take another quick peek at what we have. The obsidian is going to catch up. Iron, silicon. We think we should do another silicon. Cobalt. Yeah. Zeolite. We're out of iridium? Are we out of iridium? Blamos? The Blamo powder. We're not making the Blamos. Just the powder. Rare larva. We may want to do auto crafters for that. Plus, things are just trying to still kind of catch up. What are we doing on gases? We're doing fine on those. I need those. Don't worry about those. That's where the iridium is going, into the blammo powder. Yeah, we did all of these. So, yeah. Yeah. It's only one, though. Not that much. Did I forget to set up... Isn't the powder going into the power thingies? Yeah, 2 powders, but only 1 iridium per powder. No, I'm selling these. No iridium there. I'm selling these. There's no iridium there, but I am selling these and there is iridium there. But there's also these other things that aren't running out. That's the part that I'm confused by. And then we're selling food. We're not selling fabric. We should add fabric in. Let's add fabric in. This guy. Also. How long are you away yet? 2.5 more minutes. Let's fly down to iridium. I should have eaten some food. That'll be alright. I'm gonna make sure that I set up the auto provide to iridium. We may be overtaxing our bots at the moment too, because they do have to go a long way to get the things they need that we need to get. So that's possible. That 100 bots aren't enough. Are working too hard. Could make more bots. Let's see, you. Yep. You. Yep. You. Yep. You. Yep. You. Yeah. I don't know. The other thing is, and I kind of noticed this when I was playing before, is if you think about it, they're kind of maintaining a level, but if the other ones were ahead of Iridium, then they're just going to stay ahead. Iridium is the limiting factor for that particular craft. Rods being used for recipes being sold? No. Just the ores. But I was using a lot of rods for the miners, which could be part of it, I suppose. You still haven't left? Because the bots are too busy, probably. 37 seconds. We're up to 178,000. You know what? I'm going to go grab that one fuse and we're going to sell it. We're also going to sell some of these power fuses. That'll get us over the line there. This and that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep 6 of them. That's 2 boosters worth. Power fuse. You're taking off now? Okay, that's good. We'll just catch this guy when it drops in just a moment. 179,000. Because we spent like 35,000 on fuses, so we'd be there if we wouldn't have done that. So you'll take those things plus whatever you bring in. Your time to return, yeah. I think we're okay unless we decide we need to boost something else. I think these plants probably just need to go because we're full up here. We have one box of each of these. We have one box sharing between those three, and we have one box sharing between these two. These are all full. I need food. Full, 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 and full. And anything else we collected, we shredded it. Food, food, food. Gulp, gulp, gulp. We have some left. Oh, no, those are the cocoa bean seeds. Let's get rid of these, just because I don't want them. We didn't use them in crafting, so we're just going to trash them. So I think we can start working on the endings. Let's take a look at our list. House, new items. We did that. I think I'm good on those. 3 golden chests. Oh yeah, we could do that too. Automation crafting is done. So the golden chests. The golden chests. There are... Plant the new seeds. These are just for cocoa wheat, and I don't care about those. It just makes the cookies and stuff. I should probably have not separated these like I did and only separated them by type, because if we count up the number of each different kind we have, we can tell where we're missing them, which is an important thing. Let's see here. So we have, the first one on the list is the radar dishes. 1, 2, 3 radar dishes. And there should be 3 radar dishes. Excellent. Next one on the list is the bot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 bots. And there should be 4 bots. Okay, we're coming along nicely here. After that is the fuse. We have 1, 2 fuses. We're missing a fuse. So, let me go get a drink. I heard the chirp before we get distracted. The 3 fuses can be found... let's see. 1 in the volcano area. That's this area here. In a alcove... No, in a cave with lava. That one I think we have. That one I think we have. The second one is in the Cascades, which is this area over here. I think. In an alcove covered by vines west of the waterfall, and late game is completely submerged. I'm pretty sure we did that one. That was like over here or something, and we found that one. And the third one is in the Red Falls, which is, I think, this area here. Loop around the biome 3/4 ways in a pond near the small shuttle. Now, let me pull up the map, super cheating map, and there is indeed a chest out there. So let's assume that's the one we're missing. It contains this this third fuse model, and we'll go out there and look. I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, but if you have not yet voted on the planet or moon that you would like us to go to next, which will probably be sometime on Saturday's stream, make sure you stop by Discord. Let's do it this way. And vote on that poll in the announcements channel. Is it here? It's here. I think it's this way, and then I think it's this way. It's not this way. It's this way. So the small shuttle... let's grab those coordinates too, because I do have the coordinates listed. 2461. Yeah, definitely further east. Up there. Here? Yeah, through here. No. Not here. Maybe it is. 2461. It should be in the water around here somewhere. 2461. 1928, but it's only at height 126. No, 2461 minus 601. 461. No, this way. Oh, there it is. I see it. Nice. Cheating helps, everybody. Cheating helps. Not really, but you know what I mean. Not really cheating. Just benefiting from others' experience. EM. Alright, so that's one of the three we were missing. Looky what I found. Remember, kids, the best way to advance in life is to cheat. Set course for home. Maximum flight. We could potentially take these things down. We could also get rid of some of the flowers, or change the way the flowers are oriented, or any of that kind of stuff. I've kind of moved on beyond that, though. For now, just throw all these in. We'll deal with that when we sort out everything else. Coming back over here. After those is the jetpacks. We have 1, 2, 3 jetpacks, and there should be 3 jetpacks. Good. Next one is the landing pod. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Next one is rockets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rockets. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are good. Next one is... do I have either of those? What is that? I don't have either of those. Okay. And then the last one is the Warden thingies here. We have 1, 2, 3. 3. Which is how many there are. So the last ones we need are in the lush desert and the toxic cave. What the heck are those symbols even? What's the lush desert? Oh, that's the arch. Okay, and then what's the toxic cave? That's the green cave. Okay, that's where we're going then. Did you get a statue from the golden chest? The one we just did? Yeah, we got the fuse statue. Let's go here and let's grab that. There we go. So let's beam down to the, this one. And go this way. Yeah, we got the fuse style one from that. It was in there. I threw it in the storage chest for now, and we'll put all three of them out when we go back. Have all three. Because I may have to rearrange them a little bit for reasons, TM. So, we'll just do them all at once. That was another almost 50,000. That was good. So the golden chest should be right over here someplace. There it is. Never see that. What is that? Is that a rover? There's a rover. Okay. Yeah, I don't have either of those. Alright. And the other one's in this cave here. Oh, this was the rover update that these were added in. That's why they're shaped like a rover. It's the update they added the rover in. This one is... this way. It's just to the south of that entrance there. Along the outer wall someplace. I don't think it's that far, though. Get the coordinates. Minus 1036. More north. 66. Oh, it's below us. Northwestern, part of the toxic pool. No, 44, not 66. 1036, 44, negative 1272. It's over here. Oh, it is back here. Okay, there it is. There we go. And there's our other one, and we are good to go back home now. I was looking at it. No one ever accused me of being able to pay attention. Especially not my wife. I thought I saw something there. Alright, and we should be able to just hop into our teleporter right here. By the ship. Iron ducks. Welcome in. Always lurking? Usually, mostly. Prove it. Alright, let's see here. Dump that stuff in there. We want these thingies. And that one's got a fuse. That one does not. We'll put the fuse in here. And we have these two cars, which I think I will put in this one and this one. And then sadly we are 1, 2 short. And so I wish I would have gotten more of these portal effigies. So that we could have 6 in each, but I'm not going to do more portals to get them. Gonna do it. Alright, so that preps that task, or that finishes that task, which was the 3 missing golden chests. The last thing we have to do is to prep for the 3 endings. Ooh, Rocket's back. Though, I want to sell this guy, and I want to sell these guys, and why haven't you scrapped those yet? This guy too. Yeah, that'll do. One. Tonight, we turn Gleba into the primary science planet. Ah, going with that strategy? Nice. There are 2 Gleba strategies. One of those is to... Or 2 science strategies. One of those is to make it all as much as possible on Gleba. That way you don't have to transport your Gleba science elsewhere. And the other one is to just do it all on Novice and move fast. Could we use some more robots? We could. We'd have to put up some more of these thingies, though, to facilitate them, which we could do. We could add a couple more of them and a couple more 25s of robots. Where to stick it, though, is a little bit tougher. Maybe I could scooch these things around a bit. Let's see here. They kind of clash, don't they? Yeah, there's not enough room here to do what I want. Let's put this one back here. I could go back to that, I guess. 2 fast burn ships, 1 for science, 1 for biomass, and biter larvae. Yeah. It's a bitch. Do this like this. That. Take this one up. And I want to go same distance from the edge, as far over as I can get it. Nope. 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 There. Same thing with you. And the other reason we need more drone stands, whatever these things are called, is because of... Wait, that let me go all the way over there. It's because if they all need to park, then we need to have places for them to park. Wait, that will work. Okay. In that case... the 3 endings set up. Smart. Saying that it's smart to do the setup for all 3 endings? Oh, having 3 endings. Yeah. Well, and they set it up too so that you could do all of them without a problem, which is also smart. So I can definitely do 1 more, but I think I can do 2 more. Let's get the things for 2 more of these. Let's go upstairs for 2 of these guys up here first. And then we go back down. Set up all 3, then you save scum. Yeah, you should be able to just return right to where you left off. I will do a backup save before we do it, but you shouldn't need to. And we really... Oh, we're doing good. Iridium still. I'm not going to worry about it. Not going to worry about it. It should return you to the save... or to the menu, and then you should be able to just click right back into your save and pick up right where you left off. That's the design, but if it doesn't work that way, we'll have a backup save just in case. Do this one here, and we'll do this one over here, similar to the way we had it before. Let's go right there. 6 of those. They're not quite perfectly aligned now. Did I fix them? Yes. Do I want to? I don't think so. So 50 more bots. What's that going to cost me? Over here. gonna do the auto crafter, but we're gonna just watch it because I need to pull 8 out at a time. Not have them load in automatically. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 times 5. It's 45. So we can fill up our inventory, and then we need 5 more after that. But I think I'll just do them in two inventory supplies of 25. At 16. It is. I'm going to do 8 and 8 and then 1. I don't think I said 9. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. That's 24. 25. We'll just do that, and they can F off just like that. 125 drones, and they're all in Biznatch. Oops. Wasn't paying attention. I mean, it's 8, 8, and then 8 and 1, so. Maybe the last one is 9? I don't know. I thought I said 25, but I might have not said 25. Lurkin ducks? Alrighty. Thanks for the lurk. Well, we're not going to be done. We're going to do a, we're going to do at least 1 or 2 more planets / moons. So if you want to have an influence on what we do, check out the poll in Discord if you haven't already in the announcements channel, and make a vote, or pass a vote, and you can contribute to where we go. Alright, this is 24, and then this one here will be 25. There we go. 25. Incoming. And beat it. Wow. 150 bots, and they are just at it. Man. Look at that. Look at that. Osmium, super alloy, uranium. Down here's going to, I'm guessing, yeah, obsidian. Quite a few coming down here for, rare larvae, I think, there. Yeah, I think that's rare larvae there. Because the fish farm is here, or fish collector, rather, is here. More bots, yeah. That's insane, though. It'll level off eventually, sort of. I mean, for as long as we're selling stuff, it won't, but we could also ease up on the sales eventually. These two are going to fight. How much of a dent did I just put into my, like, circuits? Oof. Yeah. Yeah. That one we're gonna chillax on for a little while. Oh yeah, food. And water. Where are we at with tokens here? Oh, 232. Alright, so we need another 18k. And so I just gotta keep selling stuff. So I guess we can work on the other endings. One of which requires us to build this large explosive device, which we'll do, and to go use it to blow up some stuff, and I think that's in the messages, right? Yeah. Congratulations, our sensors indicate that you have successfully terraformed your assigned planet. However, our monitoring indicates that your planet has an anomaly that prevents us from colonizing it. You must destroy this anomaly before using the departure platform so our ships can extract you. Please receive the recipe for an explosive device able to do this task. This is not an automated message. And then we had the one from Riley as well. I think... No. Okay, this is old. This is a space trading rocket. There should be another message from Riley coming, but we might have to get the 250,000 before it comes. So we need to... Actually, what we should do, first, is build the extraction platform. Which needs those things. Oh, good thing I kept some of those energy fuses. Oops. One of those. Let's see. One of these pinks. Ooh, we need some of those made too. Holy crap. And that is going to be because of the iridium. Or lack thereof. That and that. Circuit. And we need to go upstairs for the last thing. It'll regenerate. It'll recoup. It'll just take some time. I'm going to build this down at the end, I think. Maybe. How big is it again? Bigger than I thought. She said. Wait. Maybe. Maybe what she said. It doesn't want to snap there. Can we build it over here? Make it snap there? Is there a ladder on this son of a bitch? See one. Make it snap like... No, of course, because you don't want to snap there. Why would you? Why would you snap there? It's only snapping in places that I don't want it to snap. Why don't you like that? Now let me put it way up here. Is it just too deep in the ground there? Oh, it'll snap there. You snap over here by chance? No, you don't like that. Alright, fine. You can't snap there, but you can snap there. Snappy. Alright, yeah, there's no ladder. That's fine. We have a couple of choices here. We can build an extraction rocket, which is the wind condition one, or we can build the interplanetary travel rocket, which is the not wind condition one. That's the continue the game one. Moons, other planets, etc. We want to do the extraction rocket because, well, we need it to do the 3 win conditions. We'll only need 1 because when the game reloads, we'll be back with the rocket available. So we can do this, and 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 this, and one of these. I could fill this empty space in too with frames, I suppose. And we build that. And that gives us this rocket, which has a little box in it and has some instructions. Error. High interference levels detected. Please destroy interference source to be able to receive extraction. Here's the anomaly location, so we can go and find that. And then this is used for, well, we'll get to it. Before we bother with going to destroy the anomaly, we need to collect up. We need to collect up some things that are hidden out in the world. We need to collect 10 keys, 10 Warden keys that are still out in the world, hidden. And so I want to start at... I want to start at the waterfall for this one, for this project. And we need to go north to find it, I think. Right? No. We need to go... south to find it. Oh, right, it's up here. We did not make the key finder. No wonder I haven't found them yet. We need to make a thing. Oops. I forgot one thing to make. Here. We need to make this thingy. The Warden key detector. We must have had all of the quartzes at the time or something. We're out of pulsar quartz. Oopsie. There we go. Now, fun begins. Waterfall. So these keys are found at coordinates around the map in roughly a clock formation. There's 10 of them though, so they're not quite perfectly to the clock, but we'll find these altars with this detector now. We'll find these altars at different clock points kind of around the map, but 10 clock points. So here's the first one. The next one would be, you know, over here somewhere. I think, or maybe it's there. Might be there. Let's, either way. It's further north. Was it on this island? Oh, here, there's some more critters. There it is. Got it. The next one is in Meteor Crater. think it's all the way down the bottom, right? Like how the thing just kind of phases into existence here. Actually, they're not. I thought they were like at different, at like coordinate points around the map, but they're kind of not. Like clock points. Because there's 2 in the waterfall, so. Like over in here someplace. There it is. Alright, there's one of them down in the volcano we need to go back and get. Actually, I should have probably just teleported to the teleporter we have here. It's going to be in that area. That's okay. Now I can't see for shit because of the rain. Over there. By the wreck. Somewhere. Here it is. Good thing I didn't build those where it was. There. One over here. There's one over here. There's one in here. There's one up here. One over here. One in here. One in here. And there's one in here. Let's go up this way by the teleporter. To there. Oh, hey, look. Something we don't need. Oh, hey, look. Something we don't need. Did I build any miners in here? I did not. Okay. Did I? Never collected this yet. Okay. Goodbye. Somewhere around the gate here, we can look at the coordinates if we need to, but it should just kind of reveal itself. Maybe. Ah, there it is. Just kind of reveal itself. All right. Let's go down into the rift, maybe? It's on top of one of the things, though, which is kind of a pain in the ass. We can't hop from each one to each one, but just start at the near one and work our way to the far one. I mean, I guess I could use the coordinates, but... Not here. Not here. Not here. Ooh, I jumped that one. Not here. There it is. Jumpy, go. There. Let's see. That was Gate Desert and Grand Rift. Let's go this way. Yeah, this way. Should be one in this area here somewhere. Amongst all these rocks. There it is. One in here in the labyrinth. By the wreck. I guess I should have gotten this one while we were coming out of the rift. That would have been smarter. We're in this area. There it is. Okay, we're up to 9. 9 times. Go south through the canyons here, more or less. Now here into the grasslands. Wait, this isn't... No, the other one's up there. It's not in here. Okay. Go this way. There it is. One in here. I see something else I don't need. There. One over there, too. And one over there, 3. Let's see, go this way, I think. I don't know if I can go out there or not, but I can go this way. think I can go this way. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. We can go this way. Ah, there you are. Alright, we got one more to collect, I think. Okay, there's 13, but we only need 10. Yeah, there's 13. And that's 12. Okay. You only need 10 of these, but there's 13. Weird. But I think these can also be used in the other key stands that we've encountered elsewhere. Because I think they're the same keys. These are just the hidden ones. So there's actually 20... three. But we used 10 of them to unlock all the story. Going to... yeah, going all the way up here. Back home. I guess I could have teleported from the uranium cave or something back home, but that's alright. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Because the last one is over here somewhere near home. Past home, but near home. Maybe around in here? In the middle of my nuclear? 2377. To north further. 1008. That puts you east further. Oh, there it is. Right there next to my nuclear. Convenient. Alright. Nuclear we really don't need. But it won't help me to tear it down because it'll just give me a bunch of uranium that I really don't need. Okay, so we have all of those. Let's dump all this stuff in here. And then we'll have those ready to go for when we're ready to go. That's one of the endings. Stuff we need for one of the endings. We need the 250,000 tokens here. Give me all your things. There we go. So you're not fighting. Although, what I could have done here is made this, like, low. And made this lowest. That way they're not fighting. That's the second, what we need for the second ending. And then the third ending is the easy one. Sort of. For that, we need to be able to craft one of these. And we may not have any of these available. Yeah, don't. Because they were going to the rockets. And they're held up by the lack of pink, which is held up by the lack of iridium. Should we go do some more iridium miners? Maybe. But I think that'll just push the problem off onto another one. We could do it. Do one. Yes. One of these. These. 3 of those. Go to super alloy this time. And I know what time it is. I wanted to try to get things stable before we went. But we won't be able to do the wind conditions tonight. We'll save them for first thing on Saturday. And then we will proceed to escape on Saturday. Or to escape, and then we'll proceed to travel on Saturday to another place. So that'll be fine. It happens. Sometimes that can go there. This can do that. Apply. Just aren't moving fast enough. But you are now affecting all 6 machines. That's good. And you won't make rods until the ore is backed up in the base. Because the ore needs to be backed up here for the rods to be able to be made. Alright. So, let's fly back home. Or, well, fly back there and then teleport back home. And, I guess wrap up. Kind of hoping we can make one more of those thingies. But struggle is real. We'll get one more of those fusion thingies though, fusion cells. And we'll have it ready to go for next time. Actually, I can just steal it from there. That'll be fine. That way I have it ready to go for next time. And then when we after we do all 3 of the wind conditions, then we can build the other rocket and go to whichever place wins the poll. The poll is in Discord in the announcements channel. Stop by Discord if you don't have the link already, and cast your vote. I'll leave the poll open until the stream time on Saturday, so you can vote anytime until then. And whichever planet or moon wins the vote, will be where we go. And then maybe the second choice will be the second one we do. I don't know. We'll see. And then also, if you haven't already stopped by the YouTube channel, make sure you stop by there. That way you can get all the other content that I have, as well as stream archives. If you've missed anything on that's live, why don't we raid? Let's raid Dragonheart, playing Satisfactory. Stick around for that raid. That way you can be counted and give us a bigger raiding party, as well as you get some extra channel points for doing so. And then come to Discord anyway. Even if you're not going to come and do the poll, come to Discord anyway, where you can participate in game night. Tomorrow night, that's Friday, at what would be the normal stream time at 9:30 Eastern. We play games that are easy to jump into, cheap or free to play. You don't need to be there every week. You can just drop in, enjoy the game, and come the weeks you can, and don't worry about it the weeks you can't, because you won't have to remember any sort of story or any of that kind of thing. And then Saturday we'll be back with more Planet Crafter, and Sunday we'll be back with more Sunday shenanigans. We're looking at starting a longer play game sometime soon in shenanigans. Don't know if it'll be this week or not, but we'll see. So thank you all for coming tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for chatting and redeeming. And we will see you all again tomorrow night for game night, or Saturday for more Planet Crafter. Have a good one. Bye for now.